Once again, I represent 6 to 8 people. I've chosen chamber number 2, help planet Earth escape extinction. Intergalactic Library, come on in. We walk in here, and this one has got a really pretty involved mission and strategy. Basically, the aliens gave us words and numbers, and we got to use those things to prove our intellect. And we thought these were gifts. Turns out these is all part of an intergalactic IQ test. So we have to do something right away. Good luck. If you want to save the planet, you have to start with the keys to the universe. So as a team, we look around. The only thing I can think this is going to fit is this big lock over here. And the rest of the team is studying the walls, looking for clues probably. I'm like, oh, I got something here. I undo this guy and undoes that lock, and then out comes the 2 decoders. And so I start looking around like, oh yeah, we have number locks and we have word locks. So I'm gonna go, So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna go, oh, 4316, try it guys. Everyone try it on the different locks. It works on one, and I look for another one, and I'm looking around. I come over here and I find a word, and it might be pile, it might be IQ test, it might be several things, and there's 3 different word locks they have to undo and 3 different letter locks. As they undo those, they're gonna have these compartments. As they open up, they're gonna acquire all these parts, and they're gonna start laying them on the ground. And so these 6 compartments are gonna give out a lot of clues. And when you're packing this up for them, you can do 2 to 4 per compartment. The goal is to make sure the operator isn't getting ran too hard. When you see a complete solve, you're usually going to have a little more work than if they just get a couple of them in there. So what I'm doing really quick is I'm acting like I'm going through and solving everything and laying out the puzzle pieces. Because again, it's teamwork. You're going to have 8 people in here, maybe 10 actually. And even if you have 10, there's something for 10 people to do. And as they go through, they'll leave the locks hanging, and they'll take these guys out, and they're going to be spreading these out, and not just getting to these. It's not the end. So that's the hard part. It's the hard part. So they get all these down. Now they got to get them in the right order. Now this is where you see people struggle. They got to get them in this order here, and this is all Velcro. So they're doing these, and you got to put them in the right order. So this is not easy. You can tell by the way it looks after I did it in a hurry. This can be actually quite challenging. But they have 10 minutes as a group of 4 to 10 to come up with all these puzzle pieces to find the clues that will make the final solve, which is a transmission to the Intergalactic Council, so that we can save planet Earth. All right, so welcome to the Intergalactic Library. This is the fun one to be a ride operator for because it's a big storyline. You get to really talk a lot. If you don't like to talk a lot, then don't be in this one. Many, many years ago, the aliens, they gave us numbers and words. We thought it was to help us evolve. Turns out it was just a test to see if we have the IQ to live among the stars. So this intergalactic IQ test is the real challenge here. And I'm standing inside the Intergalactic Hidden Library that we have found. And we've just discovered that we need to transmit the right password and message to the Intergalactic Council. This is the storyline that they're going to be working under as they try and solve this. I'm working backwards again to give you a different view, and then I'll work you forwards. So they have to get these words in this order, and you have a cheat sheet to look at. We are worthy of our place among the stars. Okay, that's the password. The message is, this message is a certification that Earth has passed intergalactic intelligent test. Now this is really a hard one to make perfectly square. We're actually shrinking that down, and at the time of this video, this is what we have. You more than likely will be at a smaller version. It'll be a little bit easier to move around. The reset on this is a little more than the other ones, which I'll get to when I go the other direction. So from here, where do they go? To get these items are all going to be placed in these different 6 pouches. Okay, these 6 pouches with words and locks are located throughout the whole room. So how do you get in to these locked areas? Well, you're going to need the intergalactic decoder, just like the other one. You got to try and get your numbers off of the coded numbers, and you're going to get your words off of the different word puzzles, and you got different spots with different guidelines to help get the puzzles. And the goal is that you got 3 words and you got 3 numbers to get. So how do you get these puzzles? Well, it all starts the keys of the universe. The keys of the universe will have you unlock the big universe, keys of the universe right here, unlock this, and your decoders will fall out. But working backwards, you want this to be the correct answer, and these are all found in the lock compartments. To unlock the compartments, use these decoders. To get these decoders out, you have to start with the keys to the universe, and this will save planet Earth.